Hello everyone, my name is Benny Ferguson and welcome to this episode of the Dominate Your Field video series. Today's episode is titled Influence. The first way and the most powerful way of influence is to be the model and example of the behaviors that you want to see or the performance level that you want to see in your organization. As a leader, you have to be the example, the model of the behaviors, the actions, the language that you want to see in your organization. The individuals on your team and everybody who comes in contact with you will absolutely perform and display the way you perform and display. There's no way around it. You cannot expect your team to be on time to meetings, to communicate with each other in the highest manner if you're not on time to meetings and if you do not communicate in the highest manner. If you're not the model and example, what you have to do is use fear as a motivator. And fear is destructive. Fear is not constructive. You have to be the model example of absolutely every action, every behavior, and the language that you want to see used in your business and in your organization. When we talk about language and how you communicate and being influential, the language that you use has to be uplifting. It has to be increasing. The language that you use, or when you're using language, when you're communicating to your team, when you're communicating to your direct reports, you have to constantly sow the vision of the organization. You have to constantly sow the overachievement of the goals into your people. And what I mean by that is that you have to constantly communicate to them, to their mind, over and over, drive it into their subconscious mind, the overachievement of the goals. Meaning, and it kind of sounds awkward because we're not used to doing this, but in the present moment, you want to speak as if they already have been achieved. Thank you for delivering that report on time. Thank you for the level of performance that you and your team displayed over the last quarter. Thank you for overachieving the goal and objective. Speak it in the present terms as if it's already happened. And it kind of throws the mind off, but it sets it in the right position. It sets it in the right place for the overachievement of that goal, for the success result in your business already having been created. It forces the mind, your mind, and it forces the mind of your team to seek out the solutions, to seek out the ways and the avenues to make those results a reality. We're talking about influence. We're talking about, number one, being the model and example. And number two, how you as a leader must communicate to your direct reports and to your team in order to create the success results you want in your business. My name is Benny Ferguson. Thank you for hanging out with me on this episode of the Dominate Your Field video series. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you want to connect with me on your other social media, on Twitter or Facebook, you can find the links in the description below. The highest way, however, to connect with me is to click on the Masterclass link, where if after you register, you will be sure to receive videos, announcements of upcoming events and trainings all into your inbox. And immediately after you register, you will receive the special report, Great Strategy Does Not Equal the Win. Powerful for you and your team. Again, my name is Benny Ferguson. I'll talk to you soon.